the more you work on you,
I
the more
agree.
your business grow, because you are your business.
It's hard to, talk about our flaws. It's always easier to praise ourselves.
The effective personal branding is the more you are authentic in showing your real image, your real self for people. This is where you get successful.
I saw you and I was like, I need to have you on. And there's a few reasons why, and we'll get into it in a second. I want to know how you became one of the top leaders in PR and event agency. Take me first to where you grew up, how you grew up, and what made you come to Dubai.
Okay. I grew up in Lebanon. I'm Lebanese, in a beautiful place in the north of Lebanon. It's called Zgharta. I grew up with a family that loves culture, education. I would say that I was not really allowed to play. I was always requested to read books, and I love this. Books
Wow.
were for me a beautiful escape. I was always hungry for knowledge, and um, and I always had dreams, so many dreams, and I wanted to make it. I didn't know how, but I knew what kind of woman I wanted to become. But I didn't know how. I didn't know what. But I got married at a very young age, at
Right.
18,
Wow.
and yeah. And I decided after having my first daughter to go back to university, thanks to my mom. She stood up and she's like, "You have to go back to university. You were so good at school. And where are you going to waste this energy and this culture, all of the things that you worked on before?" And she's like, "If I die, I will not forgive you for not going back to university." Imagine. It was
Wow.
so big for me. And this is when I decided to go back to university. I graduated with two daughters. And I remember I used to do my assignments while taking care of my daughter on my lap. I used to take my elder daughter to university with me sometimes. My mom helped me so much in raising them up, in taking care of so many things while I was studying. I used to come with all my studies, study at my parents' house. And this is how I started until I divorced. I was also young at 28. My daughters were 6 and 3. And after that, I tried to make it in my country. I couldn't.
Why?
Then
What do you mean you make it? Like, what do you mean with
to
that?
make it to succeed, to
Why not?
so many reasons. Sometimes you don't find yourself, sometimes your destiny. Um, my path was written here in Dubai. I'm
Right.
so thankful to this place. I'm so grateful for being here because I could not have been me if not here in Dubai.
What would you say? You said like you got married when you were 18.
Yeah,
How old were you when your first daughter was born?
around 20.
How do you feel like it shaped you in the woman that you are now? Because 18 is a very young age.
Yeah.
Because if I think about me being 18, I think I just discovered myself a few years ago, like 5 years ago,
Yeah.
let alone being 18. Like, what was going through your head marrying? Is that from the culture background, would you say? Or,
No, I was in a hurry. My father was very strict. He was so strict. And I thought this is a way to escape. And then definitely I loved him back then.
of course,
My ex-husband is a very good person. He comes from a very good family. And yes, back then at 18, yes, I loved him. But you discover later on, like you evolve differently. We're
right,
so different.
right,
But I still hold this respect for him as part of my family. He's the father of my daughters,
right,
and this is so important to me.
right,
Yeah, he will forever be part of the family.
always.
But this has nothing to do with me and with my dreams and my path.
Good morning. Would you like to take
Hi.
some water, ma'am?
Do you have matcha with
Yeah, we
coconut
have
milk?
matcha, ma'am. I can recommend you the salted vanilla cloud matcha, ma'am. That's one of our best
But I
seller.
don't like it to be sweet, sweet.
No problem. We can do it without sweetener for you,
No.
so it's fine for you, ma'am.
I want to try that.
So total of 2, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes,
No
yes.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Or-
So I know he will always be a part of, you know, your life and your daughter's lives. But when you look at your 18, when you were 18, and you look at it now, of course, the biggest blessings were like your daughters, right?
Yeah, my daughters, yes. They
But
are my biggest
of
blessing in
course,
life. Like they were my drive. They
Mm.
were my everything. Like I lived for them without me knowing. And they were my happy place, comfort zone. They were my first fans. They were the first one who clapped to me when I do anything good. The people I do brainstorming with them. My daughters are extremely smart.
wow,
I'm so blessed, and I cannot imagine my life without them.
right.
So yeah.
So you got divorced when you were 28, right? What at what age did you come to Dubai?
32
32.
or 31, yeah.
You said that okay, you graduated, you have 2 kids, you're married, and you were
Yeah.
like, okay, I can't succeed in my own country,
Yeah.
which I totally understand.
You know, we have war, we have lots of complications, a corrupted system. I cannot work in a corrupted environment
Right.
because the corruption is reflected everywhere. It's in the soul of people.
I agree.
So I am so much like straight person, strict person. So I cannot work in
In
such
that environment.
a corrupted environment. Yeah.
For me, for example, like growing up in Switzerland, I love Switzerland. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, it's the
Yeah.
most beautiful place to
Yes.
be. But in Switzerland, one thing that we don't have, and I wish we would support that a little bit more, is being able to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
In Switzerland, it's more about you study, you have a regular, normal job, you go home, you create your family, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And for me, it was always like, I want more. Like, there's something so much more that I
Yes.
want. So I had to leave, you know, Switzerland to go to LA to be able to achieve that. So I see where you're coming
Yes.
from.
Yes.
But now you come to Dubai. Tell me about when you came to Dubai. How did that change? What was the mentality? Like, how did you adapt into this new world?
It was very, very, very difficult. First, I came for the first few months, 2, 3 months, while my daughters were still at school with my parents. It was so tough. It was something new. I was starting from scratch. I was socially well surrounded in my country. I had my friends, my people, my family. Here, I didn't know a single person. Maybe I knew 2 people only. It was so tough, and especially the part that I started without my daughters. It was so tough, but I decided that I want to make it. I can tell you very simple like examples of driving. I was sometimes putting my car on the side, parking my car on the side just to cry. And like it was so difficult, but I decided to make it. And I first start with a job as marketing manager for a few brands in a company. Then I was out of the company. I had to stay 5 months without job, and everyone was telling me, "You are crazy.
Come back.
Come back." I was no. My daughters were here, and I was no. I'm gonna stay, and I'm gonna make it. And then this is where I started working in a PR agency. It
Right.
was a luxury PR agency, and this is where I found myself. You know, you succeed when you find yourself in the job, when you feel you can add value to it. And I was so aligned with that job. It's in me. I do
Right.
it without thinking.
Right.
And this is yes how I started. I worked maybe 4 years in that company. I learned a lot. I met a lot of people. It was beautiful. And again, I found like we are not aligned anymore. I was a bit visionary about a lot of happenings in the PR scene, and I left. I started 2 businesses.
Okay.
I started the PR eventually, and I opened a beautiful website for fashion. Fashion has always been my passion. Yeah,
I can see it.
It's part of me. It's part
Right.
of my life, and I decided to go to Italy to choose those small upcoming Italian designers with high quality of pieces. And I opened a website where we send you a box to choose whatever you like, buy, and send us. what you don't want. And it was called PM Box. It was doing very well. We were growing. I was about to sign with a big investor, and then Corona hit. I can't forget that day.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I had zero inventory because really before Corona, I did a 90% sales to get rid of all the inventory. And then those small designers in Italy could not send us anything. A lot of them went bankruptcy.
Oh, God.
And I still remember also that day where all my clients, PR clients, were sending me emails. They want to freeze, they want to stop. It was a disaster. But also I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna make it. I find a solution for it. Yeah.
And then you had to let it go?
And yes, I closed my two businesses. I went back to be an employee.
Right.
I went back to the corporate life. It was a nightmare for me, not because of the companies, but because of me. Like I felt like I'm in a cage. You're as if you're killing my soul. I always felt I have a lot to give, a lot of things to do. So this is a cage for me. When I felt things are better, I opened Saviour Arabia, and I started not from scratch,
Right.
but from experience, from a lot of maturity. And during this like I would say a year, I was so much working on me, because you are your business.
Exactly.
And the more you work on you,
I
the more
agree.
your business grow.
I
And the
agree.
more you work on your flows, the more you can grow. And this is the most difficult and the most scary thing that we can do, is to face your flaws and to sit with yourself in a very honest way and tell yourself, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, without being judgmental, only with the intention of making it better and
Right.
enhance it, not with the intention of like judging you.
I agree. So I want to take it back real quick to when you said that, for example, you said you have to face, your flaws, but also you have to face the moment when you have to say, damn, I need to close my business, everything that I invested money, time, energy, everything into it. And not because you didn't do it well, but because of the circumstances of life that, put a lot of stones in front of you that you couldn't like cross. Tell me, because it's very important, because this podcast is about mindset, right? It's about entrepreneurship. And I want to get into your success in a second, but I want you to tell me in an honest way what was going through your head when you had to decide, I have to let it go. And on top of that, you have to say, I need to now be an employee again, because you have kids, right? You have to, feed them and
Definitely, yes.
pay bills. How was that for you? Go back to that mindset in that moment. What were you feeling?
First, if now it happens, I will not do the same. I will do things differently. I will not close my businesses. But back then, I was having a bit of victimhood. I was going through self sabotage. I was,
Oof.
that's so hard and so deep.
Oof, I felt that.
Yeah. So now I will never do this. I will sit with it. I will embrace it. I will try to find solutions for it. Even if it was Corona, there's always solution for that,
Always.
which I did not. I gave up.
Yes, please. Wow, that looks beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you said you would do it differently now,
Yeah.
but what about back then? Like, how did you feel? Were you
So
embarrassed?
bad. I was devastated. I was embarrassed. I was like judging myself. I was feeling failure. I was having a lot of negative feelings.
Right.
That now, for me now, there is no failure in life.
Ooh.
There's no failure. They should remove this word from dictionary. There's no failure. Always there are lessons, and everything. Maybe there is a redirection for your path. Something better is coming or taking you somewhere else. There's no failure. It doesn't exist for me at all.
I love that.
Yeah,
But
now
how?
I welcome if something that we might call it failure. It depends what is failure. Everyone has a different meaning for failure,
Exactly.
I will welcome it. Welcome. Okay, what is behind it? Thank you. What's going to happen? Something better is happening for sure.
What's the price that you paid to be able to sit here and say that failure should be out of the dictionary?
Oh, facing myself was the most difficult thing I have done. Accepting my flaws, accepting, like telling myself I am a victim. For me, no, I didn't think I was a victim. I was sometimes treating myself. This is an example of one of the flaws.
I agree with you because I remember when I started my brand, it was going so amazing. Like we were making so much money. We were in every publication. Celebrities were wearing our product and all of that. And that success, for me, the success was my, like I sabotaged my own success. That was scaring me. And because of that,
Yeah.
of course, there's other reasons, I started to fail. And one thing that you said is like, which is so powerful, is like, look in the mirror and face your own demons. Yeah. And I started doing that, especially when I went to, Mexico and, I was doing my spiritual healing.
Yeah.
And that was the toughest thing when you realize, wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm smart. I have a good heart. I know how to do it. No one else is blocking me, but you yourself is blocking you. That to me, realizing was the biggest pain that
You're
I
the
felt.
only enemy. You are the only enemy of you. There's no one else can harm you or do anything for you if you don't allow them. Energetically, socially, business wise, you. Only you.
Right. And then you go back to, okay, you work for someone, you're like, oh hell no, that's not me. I want something better, bigger, better. Now how you were not scared to let the job go and decide again to open something
No,
else?
at all.
Why?
Uh, because I always knew what I wanted, and the job will never give me what I wanted. I am not here to be in a job. I'm not disrespecting people in doing jobs
I agree, yeah.
at all.
That's not
The
you.
world needs everyone, but it's a character. It's me. Like I told you, I felt I was in a cage, like as if you're killing my soul.
Right.
It's not for me. Some other people, if you put them into entrepreneurship life, they will also feel so stressed and they cannot do it.
Yeah.
It needs a lot of resilience. It needs a lot of power, a lot of strength, a lot of responsibility and accountability to be able to be an entrepreneur. It's not a joke, and not everyone makes it from the first 5 years or even 10 years. You need time to build it, to build yourself, to build the trust. It's not a joke. But I believe now with social media they glamorized it a lot. It's not it's not a status. I am a founder. No, it's a hard work of so many years. It's like sleepless nights sometimes. It's like working on you, facing you. It's not like I am a founder. No.
Crying.
Oh, of course.
Always asking why not me and what am I doing wrong and I can
Yeah.
do this, but then all this stuff. How, and I had a feeling that that's what I will get from you. Like you're very down to earth and like you're very grounded.
Not always. Now I am more grounded,
Now.
but before definitely not all the time. Grounding is so important.
Right.
Yeah.
But now you are, it's like a very healthy mindset that you have. Like
Alhamdulillah.
you really do. You're not like you said, like social media makes it so glamorous. It's like, yeah, I'm a founder. I used to record, I recorded my whole journey from the moment I started until now.
Yes.
When I was crying, failing,
Oh.
losing money, everything. I recorded everything. And hopefully one day it will be a documentary, one day. But I wanted to do this because, look, I grew up in LA and I would see, what takes behind the scenes that not a lot of people see. One of my mentors used to be Manny. Do you remember the brand BB?
Yes, of course. Bebe, last time we were asking, where is this brand? What happened to it?
I know, I think he sold it. But he was actually my mentor when I went to LA. And he, would teach me a lot of things. And he would say to me too, is that, don't think what you see. Like, I would go to his house and he would have a mansion, like huge house, and all these cars and all these celebrities and whatever. And I would sit there and be like, that's what I want, right? And he used to say to me, first of all, if this is what you want, you're going to sacrifice everything you have. There's no birthday, there's no going to the funeral and saying goodbye, there's no parties, there's no traveling, nothing for the next 10 to 20 years. If you're okay with that, then be an entrepreneur. If you're not, then don't be. So a lot of people, and that's why I wanted to record my journey, because I'm like, you don't see 90% I get rejected. 10%, if I'm lucky, I get a yes.
Yes.
And every small yes to me is one of the biggest things. And when I talk to you now, that's what I'm feeling about you. It's like, I feel like we're very similar. It's like we went through so much to get to here now. Now talk to me. You're one of the biggest PR agency in the region. I think people don't understand how tough this region is. People
Yes.
think that US is tough.
No.
This region, the Middle East, UAE, to have a foot in this region is hard. Now, you said, I don't want to work for anyone else. How did the process become from you to start want to work with them to now having your agency?
I just decided to leave. I didn't tell anyone. I told my family and parents that I got another job, and while I did not. Because I remember, and my daughter Mayel was the one who was like, she saw me crying and she's like, look at yourself, are you happy with yourself like this, crying, mommy? You forgot who you are, you forgot what you have achieved, and now you are giving up and staying in a job that doesn't represent you at all. It's not for you, and you are not happy, you're not being yourself. You want to stay, okay, stay, be a victim. This is what she said. And I remember it was like a clap on my face.
Damn.
Yes, this is the kind of daughters I have raised.
After this, I need some tips because I have a daughter, so I need some tips.
And then this is where I started thinking, I was okay, she's right, I have done this and this and this. I was standing up on my feet with two kids for many years. So okay, I should find a solution. And I went and I resigned, and I really told everyone I have another job, and I manifested it. I got a call for a project in Saudi Arabia back then, and I went for it. And
Wow.
even I didn't finish my notice period. I asked the brand, I want to leave. They were okay, fine, you can. And this is how I started. It was tough. It was, but I was like, I want to make it. I want to do it again. I am not born to sit like this. I have so many things to give. I still didn't do anything for me. Like now,
Right.
I feel like, oh my God, I still have so many dreams to achieve, to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of all the jobs and, that you can do, why did you choose PR?
PR chose me.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that. How did
I
they
was
choose you?
trying to run away so many times, but it didn't happen. Like first, I told you after my first job, I was searching for a job for 5 months. I was new in the country. I had my daughters with me. I was on credit cards, selling some jewelry. It was tough because I wanted to make it myself, for myself. I didn't want to ask for help, nothing. Like I took responsibility of my decision moving to Dubai. And then I accepted the first job I got, the first job that I can do, of course.
Right.
And this is how first time PR chose me. I excelled, and then I opened my own company, which is the fashion. Some of the clients were like, we want you. I opened PR. Then yes, during Corona I closed, and I, after leaving the job that I took, I what can I do now? This is my knowledge. Everyone knows my skills in PR, and I really do great. I was okay, let's open PR, but let's open
Wow.
it now differently. Let's be different. Let's put all my knowledge and all my experience and everything, my soul in it. I'm different now. The level of maturity is different. Everything is different, and this is how I started it. So I was maybe running away, but it was still coming back to me. And now
Wow.
now I love when the universe speaks with me like this. I listen, I accept, I take. I know it's better for me. I don't resist anymore. I am I'm trying still to lose the love of control. I was a control freak. I thought this is the way. If I am a control freak, I can make things happen 100% the way I want it. But now, not anymore.
Oh, please talk to me about this because that's something that I am struggling with so much. I am a complete control freak. I think I'm a little bit getting better because I work with Dia. Um, Also, it's so easy to work with her, but how do you like, because I think the same. The more
Yeah.
control I have, the better I'll become in my
No, it's
business.
the complete opposite.
Talk to me about this, please.
Okay. First, are you ready to
Yes,
hear
please,
the
everything.
let's go to the roots.
Yes,
The
please.
roots of control is fear because you're scared of, yes, and you're not trusting. I am a person who have very strong faith in God. I am so connected to my God. And this is like, how can you have faith in God or the universe and you are scared? Tell me, logically, it doesn't work. They are opposite. And I'm not telling you not to be hands on your business. Of course, I'm hands on. But I started to lose a bit of this control freak because now I'm not scared. What will happen? I can manage. I'm not scared. I can make it. I have my team who can also make it. This is the surrender.
Oh, the
Yeah.
surrendering.
Yeah, it's so important.
It's so hard
It's
though.
so hard, but when you do it and you have to start training yourself. It doesn't come like in 24 hours.
Right.
It's a work. It's a lot of work.
How do you do that work?
I have mentors.
Mm.
I listen to so many interesting people. I always have the majority of my free time goes to learning. I love learning. I still love learning. It's my maybe biggest hobby.
Right.
So I always try to learn from people who are much better than I am, and I learn from them. It's easier. And I try to apply it on myself. I have my mentors. I have my therapist. I have few people in different categories.
Right. I think in order to be able to achieve what you're achieving, what you're saying, you have to be humble.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
Yes.
people nowadays are not humble. And I love that because I'm watching you on social media. I see what you achieved. I see how you look. I
Thank
see
you.
your team. You know what I mean?
Thank
And
you.
you came in and you have this authority. But you're sitting here and you're like, no, it wasn't always like that. And you're humble enough to be able to say that.
Yeah.
And I feel and I hope that more people can achieve what you're talking about right now, because
Of course.
it's hard for us to say, to talk about our flaws. It's always easier to praise ourselves.
Yes.
Instead of sitting here and be like, well, this and this and this, right? How This is why I wanted you on, because you said when you started your business, you were living on credit cards. You were living
Before I start my business.
before you started, of course, not now.
Before I meant when I lost a job, my first
Exactly.
job in Dubai, and I was searching for another job, and I was so much sure that this is the place I want to live. This is the place where I want to raise my daughters, and this is where I want to grow.
Exactly.
And I was accepting the fact of staying 5 months without a job, living on my credit cards, on my jewelry, but I want to stay here.
But this is exactly what I want to
Yes,
talk
faith.
about.
Faith.
It's not just
God.
faith. It is God 1,000,000%, but it's you. This is what people don't understand.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I don't know if in Lebanon it's the same, but in Switzerland, for example, in Switzerland, it's all about safety.
Yes.
You need your insurance, you need your money
Yeah.
every month, you need to pay bills, you need to do this, right? No one is taking the risk that you are talking about because it's a risk.
Of course.
It's
It's
so
big
much risk. Please tell me about that mindset when you're like, no, I'm not going home. I'm not letting go of my dreams. I live off of my jewelry and which all we all did. Credit cards, you name it, borrowing money, all that. All of us did. But what mindset did you have to be able to say that, especially with two kids? I need people to understand that mindset that you're talking about.
Because I know what I want. I was looking for the goal,
right.
the end goal. Like I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I am ready to do the sacrifices in order to get there. And the problem here, a lot of people, they want what you have without doing what you are doing. They want the result of your hard work, the result of your um, sleepless nights, your sadness days, all of these things, doubt.
Right.
Doubt is very big part of
Oh.
entrepreneurship life. Yeah, how many times you doubt yourself? Used to. I don't doubt myself now, not at all.
How, what, first of all, what does it mean to be a publicist? What does that entail?
To be a publicist, for me, as I see it, it
Right.
has a purpose. It's not like just I'm a publicist. My purpose is to help my clients highlight their best, highlight the best of their products, the best of their personality, put it out there so people can enjoy it or can take advantage of either from product or personality
Right.
or initiative or event
Right.
to make everyone happy. I believe in creating beauty and I enjoy doing this. When I do an event, especially when I create the concept, it's my happy place. I love creating experiences for people. People love to come to my events because I really take care of the smallest details of their experience.
Right.
From them, how they are feeling, are they eating, are they enjoying, are they happy, who to invite with who. So it's a lot of small details that
Right.
people cannot see, but they just live happy. And I
Right.
do it with my soul, I do it with my heart. I don't consider people like numbers. I don't consider people as targets. No.
Right.
I try to create with my team, and all my team are trained to be like this, to do the same. We take care of you. We take care of the clients so much.
Right.
How to make them appear at their best. And this is for me, this is what a publicist should do.
Which a lot of them don't do that.
I know in my field, a lot of you can sell a lot of bullshit. Sometimes I see presentations by other people, and oh my god, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't care what others are selling. I care about what I'm giving and what I'm bringing to the table. And I can now publicly say, if any client will say I have ever sold them bullshit, let them come and speak. I always put my heart there. I put myself in their shoes, and I give them like the clear and honest solution.
But that's your name.
Yeah.
Like I work with a few publicists. I would say there's maybe 2 or 3 in the region.
Yeah.
And you're one of them that I would sign right away. But you're known to put your heart and respect and loyalty into your work. You know what I mean? Especially when I was talking to my producer Dia, you know, I asked her, I said, how is she in this region? Because to me, that means a lot, right? And she said to me too, she's like, she's very much respected, very much
you.
respected.
Thank you.
And I can see why. Now let's do it that way. I come to you.
Yeah.
Let's say first I come to you as a person and I say to you, I want to be known. What do we need to do? What's your process?
We are starting wrong. If your intention is only to be known, we are not aligned. Who are you? What are you offering? This is so important. Everyone wants to be known. I am not the person. I will not if you don't know who you are, what are you bringing to the table? What people will benefit from you? Why do you want to be known? I am not the right person for you. Yeah. So I always make sure I'm aligned with my clients. I would say no to so many clients. A lot. I'm the queen of no's, by the way. Yes, I will say no.
Her
of
assistant,
course.
I looked over and she's like, that's true. Oh, wow. So people, okay, then how would I need to start? So I come to you and I say, my name is Lida. I have my own beauty brand. I have my podcast, and I would like for the people out there to experience my product and experience me as a person.
Yeah.
How do we get to reach more people?
Okay. It's a good start now. I will understand more about your product. I will see if it's luxury for, because this is our field of
Right.
knowledge, and we have all the time works with luxury brands.
Right.
If it's something that you can add value to you, I will take it, of course, and will be happy to work with you. I will understand who you are. And for me, it's so important to understand the deep of a person, of the product, the story behind
Right.
it. So the more it's authentic, the more it can tackle people's emotions and people can love it. And it's not only my role, it's also your role.
Right.
How to work with the publicist. What is your product? If you don't have a good product, if you have the best publicist in the world working for you, it will not work. So it's a lot of components. It's not only the publicist.
Right.
It's you, your character, your attitude. If you understand the mindset, if you understand, sometimes we do proposals for clients, they run. They are scared. I remember one of the very high-end, big families, and she is an amazing woman. She has certain product, not in UAE,
Right.
in another country. And we proposed for her something. I saw the potential in her product, really. Until today, she could not see the potential in her product the way we saw it.
Oh, wow.
And like when I sent her the proposal, she ran away. She literally ran away.
Why?
It was too big, maybe. Maybe she was not ready for this. Sometimes the founder, when I sit with the founder, I really understand. I'm sure if the brand, where the brand is going,
Right.
because it's as we said, you are the business.
So when I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and she is all about personal branding.
Yeah.
And she said to me in the podcast, she said, a lot of people, they go out and get a publicist before they do personal branding. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Like, you need to do a personal branding first before you get a publicist?
If you are a good candidate for that. Not everyone. This is what I don't like nowadays when I hear people talking. She is right, but if you are not a good candidate, you might harm the image of your brand.
Right.
So it's personal branding is not for everyone, because the effective personal branding is the more you are authentic in showing your real image, your real self for people. This is where you get successful. I can draw for you. Everyone can. They can draw a different image, but it will not last. People feel it, see it. The energy is there. They doesn't get into the heart.
Because I have a friend of mine, I mean, struggled a long time with showing the behind the scenes of what we do and how we do it, which is sad because one of my favorite things to do in life is create product and manufacturing.
Yes.
I would say that's my field.
Yes.
I can talk about manufacturing and creating product all day long. But now I said to Robin, I said, I wish I listened to you before when he used to say to me, show the failures, show the rawness, teach them. And I would say, oh my God, no, because I want to be a luxury brand. With luxury brand, you cannot show the flaws.
First, you have to understand what is luxury. Luxury is the quality of the product first.
Yes, of course.
Is it trendy or is it going to last? Mostly luxury is not about trends. It's about something that will last. Of course, they do trends, but mostly it's about that the creation of something that will last from generation to another. Luxury is when there's a story behind it. How is it made? Is it made with hands? Is it made with like it's not a moving fast fashion business.
Right.
It's there are a lot of components that should be under luxury. It's how you present it, how you package it, who is using it in your ads,
Right.
how is the language, what is the message, what is your tone of voice. It's a lot of things. So first, let's see if the product is really luxury or not.
Right.
And every kind of product should be marketed in a different way.
What kind of clients do you say yes to and no? Is it clients that are known? What if people come to you that are not known at all, but they want to really make it and they need someone like you?
That's a very hard question. Mainly, the clients that we now have are all big companies,
Okay.
and really they're existing big brands.
Right.
There is a lot of challenge in new clients. Either those people, first, the budget.
Yeah.
The budget is a big struggle. And we are not anymore a startup and a small agency. We have the experience, and we're not going to do like free work.
Right.
This is for sure. I can help many times. I offer help because I really don't want to let these people go. I can help, but it's under help or support. It's not under work or business.
Right.
Second, the mentality of the person sitting in front of me. Are we aligned? Are we going to make a success? Because I know it's going to be a failure so many times for both of us. I will be wasting their money. They won't be happy. They will ruin my reputation, and I will not be enjoying or fulfilling myself and my team working
Right.
with those people. And some people, they hire you and they want to teach you. Why you're hiring me? If you want to teach me what I have to do, I am
Right.
here to help you
Right.
and to make things better. You brief me, you tell me your directions of the brand. But usually high-end brands, they're not like this. They know what they really want. They have all the brand's directions and brand's guidelines coming from the headquarters. They are visionaries and they appreciate the work.
Right.
And I love to work with people who appreciate our work.
That's a big one.
Yeah, because we put our soul really. And I always want to stay a boutique agency. I don't want my clients to become a number, because there's a big difference between working as a boutique or having them like number. I don't care who you are. Who are you? Just a number. No.
Right.
I love my clients and I take things personal with them. It's really personal for me.
You said we're not a startup anymore, and
Yeah.
now you're working with some of the biggest brands from Yves Saint Laurent and you name it. How did you get to that point when you started? Mindset.
Your mindset and your work, quality of work. Sometimes a lot of people, they have very high quality of work, but they don't have the mindset. They don't value their work. You need both.
Right. So when you were starting your brand, your agency,
Yes.
you know, I guess you didn't have a lot of backing, like financially, right? When you started.
I did everything in my life on my own.
Okay.
Only me. I'm the only one who created everything for me.
That's amazing.
And my kids, for sure, my daughters. Now, not anymore.
Well, now, yeah. So now you are. Did you fail a lot? Did a lot of people say no to you and close the doors when you just started? Or were you the ones, you would say, the lucky one who, people helped and welcomed? Like, do you feel like it's important what kind of people and friends and people
Yeah.
you know? Or how was that for you? Because I want to try to figure out when
Yeah.
you were at your agency in the beginning, was it tough for you to,
Of course, it's tough. Of course, it was tough.
in what way? Besides, let's say financially, in what way?
Every business you start, it doesn't start with the majority of them, I would
Right.
say, with lots of clients, lots of income. And you have to start somewhere. And sometimes you have maybe at the beginning 2, 3, 4 months, you don't have like good projects.
Right.
But this is the trust in you and your product and what you are bringing to the table that keep you going and keep
Right.
you like insisting and not giving up. Um, of course, there I faced so many yes and no's, and always I believe that a no is a redirection. I don't believe a no. You are one door will close and many doors will open, and I always believe in this. But I have to say that I always had very good people in my life. God blessed me with so many beautiful, yeah, beautiful friends, amazing people, amazing clients in my life. I feel so blessed for that.
Do you feel like as a PR or in your field, like do you have to be out a lot? Because I know a lot of my friends want to
Yeah.
get into this field. So if they're watching, what kind of quality besides the mindset and money should they bring to be in your field? Because all the publicists that I know, they have to be out a lot. They, are around a lot of people. Like, how do you say, now I need a break? Do you take your work with you?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do. I was much more than now. Now I am trying, especially during the weekends, because how can I come up with more ideas if I don't disconnect? I need to take a break for myself, for my
Right.
brain, for my nervous system. I need to train my body, I exercise, so I cannot stay connected. But it's not easy. Sometimes, especially when I have a big project, I
Right.
can't. I can't. It lives in me until it's done.
So someone wants to be in your shoes.
Yeah.
What do I need to bring to the table?
Ugh,
Or
a
what do
lot.
I need to achieve your success?
You asked me first about being out. Before,
Yes.
yes, but now at this stage, not anymore.
Okay.
I choose where I have to be. I go out. I don't go out just to go out or to be around people. I go out
Right.
for a certain purpose. Either I am supporting a brand or supporting a friend or my clients. I don't go out just to be around. No, I love my bedtime. I sleep early. I wake up early. I have a very disciplined lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you need discipline in order for you
Yeah.
to succeed.
Yes. And
know?
it's really like I remember first when I heard about the 5 a.m. club, I thought it's exaggerating, but no, it's not.
So you're doing the 5 a.m.?
Not 5 a.m. I wake up usually 7 a.m., sometimes 6, depends
Right.
on what I have. Yes, I train in the morning. I have sacred 1 hour of training, and then I start my day.
I remember he's one of my favorite speakers, David Goggins, and he said one thing which is so simple. Sorry for my language, but that's how David Goggins speaks. He said, "Motivation you only need discipline."
Yeah.
And for me personally, I tried it out, and I have to say it's true because none of us are motivated to go to the gym.
Yeah.
If I base my life around motivation, it's going to be very, very tough.
Yes.
But if you place it around discipline, you have to go.
Yes.
I don't care if you're tired, whatever, go to the gym. You want to see something change? Go. Be disciplined,
Yes.
right? So now the question is, I want to become like you. What do I need?
First, no one can become like anyone else. This is first. Even the sisters, even the mother and the daughter, even the mom. You can no one is, and this is the beauty of life. We are different, and this is what brings the the excitement. Like imagine we are replica. What conversation we're going to have? What add value we're going to add to each other? So this is one. Second, a lot of years of hard work, of knowledge, of learning, of working on my mindset, reading a lot of books. And the most important thing, I never compete with anyone. Never. I don't see anyone I want to compete with. I have a lot of PR agencies, owners, they're my friends. I love them. When I see them, believe me, I am not like exaggerating. Everyone has their own journey, their own path, their own rizq, which is from God. And I am really ready. I can collaborate with them. I can do this. I don't compete, I collaborate. Yeah.
Wow. That's a good one.
And yes, I mean it. And people who know me know that this is true.
And now
And there is a lot of abundance in the world. There are hundreds, thousands of companies, much more, and brands. Why do I have to take yours? God is very generous. And when we shift our mentality from competing with you on life becomes really different. You feel in peace. Why do I have to compete? No.
damn. That's good.
And really be you. Really be yourself, enhance yourself. Make yourself better, like a masterpiece. Love it, respect it, give it, and nourish your body, nourish your soul. Pray. For me, prayers are so important. My connection with God is so important. If I do any mistake, I say sorry. I take accountability of anything I have done because I'm not a saint. We all do mistakes. So I would tell you, sorry, I did a mistake here.
How is your conversation with God?
Oh,
What is that conversation like? You know?
that's a very interesting topic to me. God is everything for me. In every breath I take, I feel Him. I sense Him. Now I can listen to Him. I can listen to my intuition because He's here. He's so present in our life. But we just have to open the door. We just have to be capable to listen. And He's sending you all the signs in the world for everything you know, but you have to be connected. My conversation with Him is like it never stops. And when I feel down or I feel like, oh, the conversation is paused. Why? What's happening?
You know,
And He is the only reason. Like my faith and God are the only reasons that kept me sane in so many situations, kept me having hope, being believing that I'm getting what I want, what is good for me. I would say now. Sometimes He wants better, and many times, like I ask for something from God, and I don't get it. After a while, I get much better. I feel ashamed. Oh my God, I wanted this. Look what God gave me. But here we have to do surrender,
that's the
faith.
toughest. That is so tough.
Yes.
You know, my dad said that something to me when I was a little kid, which made sense to me when I grew up. He said, you know, when we're closest to God? And I said, no, when? He said, when we cry. When we cry, we're the closest because we call God and ask why. Why me? When we are so good and everything is working, we don't have conversations with God.
I do.
You do.
Of course. I thank Him. I thank Him for everything. I say thank you in every single details in my life. I'm very grateful now I'm with you. I'm having this beautiful conversation. I feel the gratitude in my heart.
Right.
I feel it. I love it. I enjoy every single moment. The breeze, the wind, now the good weather in Dubai.
Was that always like that? Or
No, of course not. No.
what was the turning point when you started having that conversation with him?
I was always okay. No, not always. Okay, I've been raised in a house that is religious. My mom is so religious. My family, even the town I come from, they're all very religious people. I used to go to church every week, sometimes every day with my mom. She taught me to pray, and whatever happens to me, to ask God for help. I was raised like this, but definitely at a certain time of my life, I doubted it all.
Wow.
But definitely I understood. Okay, something very interesting. 2 3 years ago, I was doing a research about successful people. I was getting so many books, listening to so many YouTube videos, so many podcasts. I was like, I want to be successful and I want to understand what do they have I don't have and what should I learn from this perspective. What should I learn? And I started reading, and at the end, I found that everything they're writing about is in the Bible and the Quran. Everything, believe me. There are some small, for example, they say ask, believe, receive. What does this mean? This is all the secret and the manifestation and the law of attraction based on these three words. It's in the Bible. There's another surah in Quran that says God will never change anything in your life until you change. God will not change your life until you change something inside of you. I'll say it in Arabic. لا يغير الله بقوم إلا إذا غيروا ما في أنفسهم. What does this mean? This is, oh my God, you can write books. And they did. So you can find a lot of wisdom in the religions and our holy books. It's very simple. So this is where I was, oh my God, everything is there. All the answers are there.
And would you say your life changed?
Yes,
In what way did it change?
more for lights. More for lights. Yeah, even the dark moments, I don't see them as the end of the world like before. It's just, okay, what is the lesson? What should I know now? Why this happened? What should I change? It's a sign for me to redirect something or do different orientation of what I'm doing. I don't see it as, oh my God, I'm a victim. Look what happened to me. No, 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 no.
Wow, this conversation is incredible.
Thank you.
No, I mean it. Like, thank you so much for taking the time.
I'm so happy, and this is why I want. Why I. It's not for fame. It's not for
No.
exposure. It's like really be capable to change something in others, especially a woman's life, because I worked a lot on me, and I know what does this mean. I know the value of this work.
Yes. You're a beautiful, beautiful human being inside and out.
Thank you.
And I just want to say thank you to Kumo for hosting us, for giving us this beautiful space. One of the best matchas I've had. Not gonna lie, it's incredible. I'm gonna go in and make them make me another one. Please tell the audience where they can find you and follow you.
Sure. My company name is Saviour Arabia, and my personal is Pierette Yammine.
Guys, go follow her, and until next time.